Now we have come to the sixth law of indices. In this video, we are going to discuss the last law of indices, which is k raised to the power of 0 equals 1. What we mean is any number raised to the power of 0 equals 1. And we're going to prove with two examples. And after that, we're going to work with some very simple exercises just to see whether you grasp the concept. So remember, we just said any number or anything raised to the power of 0 equals 1. And we're going to derive it from our second law that says k raised to power m divided by k raised to power n equals to k raised to power m minus n. So, having said that, we conclude here that where m equals n. So let's take an example. I have 5 raised to power 4 divided by 5 raised to power 4. This will become 5 raised to power 4 minus 4 and 5 raised to power 0. The next question you'll be asking is, how did this become 1, just like you have said from the outset? Because you just said any number raised to power of 0 equals 1. Please stay with me. Let's prove it. So, you can get your pen and paper and let's do this together. We have 5 raised to power 4 over 5 raised to power 4. And we can say 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. That is 5 in 4 places. And we do the same thing here. 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. That is 5 in also 4 places. So now, we know the rule cancel it out. 5 here 1, and 5 here 1, and 5 here 1, 5 here 1. So if you multiply 1 multiplied by 1 across, this will give us 1. And the same thing for the denominator. 1 multiplied by 1 in 4 places will be equals 1. And if we divide 1 by 1, it's going to give us 1. You see, we can now conclude that any number raised to the power of 0 equals 1. You want to try one more with me? Okay, let's take just number 6. Let's say 6 raised to power 5 divided by 6 raised to power 5. Applying the second law of indices that says k raised to power m divided by k raised to power n is k m minus n. So let's see how it fits in. So we have 6 raised to power 5 minus 5, and that gives us 6 raised to power 0. So we want to prove it to ourselves that any number raised to the power of 0 equals 1. So we can say 6 raised to power 5 divided by 6 raised to power 5, and that is 6 in 5 places. So we have 6 in 5 places. So now we have 6 again. And what happens? This will cancel this one. All of them will cancel out. And then we have 1 over 1. So we can see clearly that 6 raised to power 0 equals 1. So please remember, as a bonus, any number raised to the power of 0 equals 1. With that in mind, I want to see what your answer will be to these very exercises. If we have 9 raised to power 0, what would this be? And the second one will be 100 raised to the power of 0, what would this be? And I'm going to increase it to 10,000 raised to the power of 0, what would this be? I'm changing it now to 55 million raised to the power of 0, what will it be? And 1/8 to the power of 0, what would this be? You're very sure of the fact, because we have said it from the outset. Any number raised to the power of 0 equals 1. So all these exercises, the answer will be 1, because these numbers are raised to the power of 0. Thank you very much for watching, and please, we encourage you to subscribe as we provide more educational video teaching mathematics. Thank you for watching Practical Maths Academy.